Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. When you think of ancient Rome, what comes to mind? Is it the mighty Colosseum where gladiators fought for their lives? Or perhaps the legions, marching in perfect formation, conquering vast swathes of the world? Rome was all of this and so much more. It was a civilization that rose from a small city-state to an empire that dominated the Mediterranean and shaped the course of Western history for over 1,000 years. Its legacy is etched into our laws, our languages, and our architecture. But how did this incredible civilization, which seemed invincible, eventually crumble? Was it really just hordes of barbarians at the gates that brought it all down? Or was something else, something deeper, eating away at the empire from within? Let's travel back in time to uncover the real story. Our journey begins around 753 BC with the legendary founding of Rome by the twin brothers Romulus and Remus. From these mythical origins, Rome grew first as a kingdom, and then, around 509 BC, it transformed into a republic. This was a revolutionary idea for its time. Power wasn't in the hands of a single king, but was shared among elected officials and the Senate. This system fueled an era of incredible expansion, driven by brilliant generals like Julius Caesar. Roman legions pushed the republic's borders across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. They weren't just conquerors, they were master engineers, building roads, aqueducts, and cities that stand to this day. The Republic, however, was strained by its own success. Civil wars and political infighting became common. Out of this chaos, one man, Caesar's adopted son Octavian, emerged victorious. He took the title Augustus and became the first Roman emperor, ushering in the Pax Romana centuries of relative peace and prosperity. This was the Golden Age. The empire was at its peak, a bustling hub of trade, culture, and innovation. Monuments like the Pantheon and the Colosseum were built, showcasing Rome's power and architectural genius. Life was complex, with a rich tapestry of art, philosophy, and public life. But no empire lasts forever. By the 3rd century AD, cracks began to show. The sheer size of the empire made it difficult to govern. The economy was struggling with inflation and over-reliance on slave labor. Political instability became the norm, with emperors being assassinated and replaced at an alarming rate. And yes, the external threats were real. Germanic tribes and other groups constantly pressed on the frontiers, draining the empire's resources and manpower. So, what was the final blow? The truth is, there wasn't just one. It was a perfect storm. The empire was split into two halves, east and west, in an attempt to make it more manageable. While the eastern half, which became the Byzantine Empire, would thrive for another 1,000 years, the Western Roman Empire was on a terminal decline. A combination of constant invasions, economic collapse, political corruption, and even social changes like the rise of Christianity all played a part. The traditional date for the fall is 476 AD, when the last Western Roman emperor was deposed. It wasn't a single event, but a long, slow process of decay. Rome didn't just fall, it transformed. Its fall gave rise to the kingdoms of medieval Europe, and its ideas continued to inspire thinkers, artists, and leaders for centuries. The story of Rome is a powerful reminder that even the mightiest empires can crumble, not just from outside attacks, but from internal weaknesses. What do you think was the biggest factor in Rome's decline? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.